if you grew up in a dysfunctional family with an addict in your family, could be a parent or a caregiver, you may have grown up with a childhood trauma. And maybe at the beginning you thought that, well, maybe everybody's the same. Or maybe you feel like you were different. But by adult time, you realized, there is something different about me. And you don't like it, what you see. So, first step is to acknowledge, really, that you need help. That's great, isn't it? And then there are a few mistakes that people make on their journey to healing. And I want to talk about those 3 mistakes. Number 1, I've seen over and over clients coming to me and complaining about that their parents not giving the validation that they want. That their parents, like an alcoholic mother or an addict father, now in the relationship with their child, but they just not good in apologizing. I hear it all the time. Well, I'm brought him back to my life, but he doesn't want to talk about what happened in the childhood, or he's still not giving me compliments, or my mother still hates me, looks like, and what's wrong with them, and I'm ready to heal, and how come they not validating me, and they should apologize for this. They won't. Okay. You need to come to a conclusion that the only person that's going to change the situation is you. You know why? Because they're not ready to change. You cannot make people to change for you. They're not ready. You just can say this is not a soul path, this is not a destiny, or whatever it is. Even if they're sinning and they want to go to hell, that's fine. Whatever religious beliefs is, it's fine. No matter what it is, you have to honor the other person's opinion. And that's their life, the same as it is your life. So you have to come from forgiveness point of view and accepting the way things are. You may never have the validation from them. You may never have an apology from them. You have to come to conclusion that it's not happening because it is outside of their understanding. It's like asking for the fish to climb the tree. It's not going to happen. So you have to let that go. Instead of that validation, you can ask and accept from your friends, from your partners, spouses, co-workers, whoever people around you. So that's first mistake. Number 2, I've seen it over and over, the constant non-stop conversation about how wounded they are, how bad that made them. And it's okay at the beginning. When you realize that there's some things maybe not right with you, you're not happy with yourself, and you want those things to change, it's very good to talk it out. And there is this belief of, well, you need to go and you need to talk with someone, and the more you talk, and it's just like, it's very bonding. Especially, I've seen it over and over, Facebook groups where they come together and they're so unhappy and they tell the stories how badly they were treated. And those groups don't even move anywhere. They do not heal together. They just talk about it. And then you create more of the same unsatisfaction. It's like you don't really change. You don't really move from there. So you need to ask yourself, how often do you talk about your childhood traumas? And if you're talking, how far is actually taking you? Is it really healing? It's okay if you're sharing your childhood trauma with someone who is giving you an advice what you can do. Or maybe you're giving somebody else advice, your opinion about, this is what happened to me, but I'm doing this now and this and this. And now I'm changing this and this. So do not get stuck into that self-pitiness mode that you think that, we're just going to talk about it. You have to take action. Nothing is going to change if you don't take action. And then the third mistake. A lot of people who want to heal, they realize what happened to them. Then they start taking action. And then they see that there's not much happening outside them. It's like your family member is still going to treat you the same. Like, let's just say not that particular addict that you grew up with, but let's say your spouse or your friends. And then you're trying to tell them, like, no, you need to understand me. This is what happened. That's what triggers me. This is what you need to do. Do not come back late anymore. If you promise me you're going to call me on time, because this is just triggers me abandonment issues. And could be very disappointing. Because if you with someone that have such a strong and deep connection that they can help you with that, it is amazing. But do not expect them 100% to create an environment for you to heal. It's not going to happen. You have to come to conclusion that you're the only one, you, going to take care of yourself by how you're going to react to those situations. There will be always somebody else doing something, and there will be always some triggers. But how do you react to them? That's going to make a big difference. That's the only one way to do it. And it's great if you have friends who actually can recognize it when they see that you've been triggered, and then maybe they can tell you, oh, I think you've been triggered. Why don't we work on this? Or you say, you know what, I think I've been triggered. I'm going to go and work on this. But do not expect people behaving differently. Because you know why? They also have their own lives. They also need to heal. And everybody's wounded in some things. Everybody have their own goals, their own insecurities. They're the same like you. So you need to be patient with yourself, but also with others. If you found this information useful and you thought about it, I might be doing one of two mistakes, I definitely invite you to change your point of view about some things and heal. And if you're watching this on Facebook, please like and subscribe to my channel and head out to my Facebook group, Stress Management for Adult Children of Addicts.